I hold on. What? One. Give me it. Hold on. Relax. 1 second. All right, there we go. Are you guys locked in for the epic conclusion of our past 3 weeks of streaming? Demogorgon, Trapper. Right now, Trapper actually is edging out a lead. It doesn't make any sense. But here we are, and quite possibly, actually not quite possibly, I'm going to just call it. This is the most fucking survivor-sided pathetic meta I've ever seen in my life, all right? It's pathetic. So, first of all, what we're going to do is, let's check out these killer queue times. Let's load in. Let's go ahead and turn off anonymous mode here. Get anonymous mode out of the building. What's up, Gestalt? What's up, Gabagool? TB? The fog valves are insane. We're before we even get in to the tourney, let's enjoy a little bit of. Oh wait, why is that on? Let's turn that off. Let's enjoy a little bit of the Choibonic Plague. Just so you guys know, now's the time. Franklin's Nerf confirmed. Franklin's dead. Dead perk. The infamous Franklin's demise, going from a whatever pick rate it has down to a 0%. You know what? That's actually a good idea, Choi. I'm glad you thought of it. Let's go over to nightlight.gg and let's take a picture of Franklin's demise before right? Because this is sort of the first day of its patheticness. So let's go there. Let's see if we could find the pick rate. All right. TTV should have maybe making it bigger. Much appreciated. With the 100 biddies. Thank you. Sorry about that. The stream does this thing. It's OBS. There was a new update. OBS is kind of like, hey, I hope you don't mind. I'm gonna fucking faceplant for like 30 seconds. It just happens randomly. Well, get it all in. What's up, Sir John? Light waves, pure trash. Should how Fang, get on in. That's right. If that ever happens during the stream, just remember, did OBS actually go down, or was it all just part of an elaborate hoax? Think about it. Plague is gonna carry it. This is the last, like, she's the last stand, right? Plague is the last stand. Ah, poor Choi. Boo hoo woo 2 survivor sided to yeah. I always crash your stream. Thanks for the crash. TTV should how maybe for the 100 extra biddies on top of the previous 100 biddies. Good thing you watched the YouTube stream. Has the Twitch one, is it okay? Did it come back up? Take a quick peeky poo. Yeah, it did. Okay. Is today the day for perkless Trapper? It's possible we might get it. I don't know if we'll go perkless, but we could go into some super gutter builds. We could even go into like adept territory if needed. But because we're gonna start fresh with a really severe update, I think what I'll do is we'll run our standard build, Ashes build, and we'll see, okay, you know, like, how is the build that we were getting wins with going to work in this meta? Just to get a taste of it, right? I'm trying to get a taste of where the game is going to be at today with things like conviction in the game, dead Franklin's demise, so survivors are going to be bringing more medkits. There's a horrible chase bug in the game where the killer can never get bloodlust, and there's no like blocking on window vaults. They can vault them infinitely. Fog vials, last stand, like there's so much cringe we got to deal with right now. The update's that atrocious. That Plague is gonna be our frontliner. She's gonna go in. We got the Choibonic Plague name. Let me show it in the top right corner. It's delicious. Look at that, Choibonic Plague. We're gonna spread as much of it across DBD as we I want to be everywhere. You know what I mean? I want to be everywhere. I want to be low MMR, high MMR. I want to be in every other match somebody plays. Like, the more the Choibonic plague spreads during this meta, the happier I'll be. I want to hear nothing but complaints. I want to make sure that they turn Plague into Skull Immersion 3.0. It's the only way I'll be satisfied. Help us, Adris. You're our only hope. Yeah, on lower tier killers, you're definitely gonna probably want to be running Bamboozle for sure. You don't change your Steam name? It's fair enough. It's fair enough. There's always endgame chat. Must take our final stride. Man, I actually expected the killer queues to fly by today. Are we for real right now? People aren't playing Survivor? Like, what? I thought it'd be like instant. That was like a 5-minute queue. I'm a little disgusted, actually. Alright, not a single medkit in sight. We got a fog vial, 2 flashlights. But we're locked in. We're even bringing the Ebony Mori, guys. We're even bringing the Ebony Mori. Like, we're going all the way today. You got steamrolled by Shift W. Orman's a little bit of a difficult one because it's gonna be more, like, it's gonna be harder to get the line of sight breaks, right? When you're trying to, but it's, you want to go, you kind of hope that the survivors play into the strategy right from the start, because it's really important. It's not a must, but if you're able to get a down with her pull at the beginning of the game, it puts the survivors instantly in such a horrific place, because their only options at that point are like work on a gen and get infected and then not be able to go for the save because they're infected, or try to go for the save and I'm like, you know, I'm hovering around it. So you got to be a proxy camper. I think it's an important part of the play style, especially on a shitty map like Ormond where you can't really get value out of the stealth. You're unsure about Corrupt? The reason I use Corrupt is because it makes it way easier to control the early game, right? Like, you just make it early, you fuck with their brains so much. What is this fucking garbage on my screen? It looks like part of a stage, like a Titantron. Toilet plunger, bro. The Choibonic plague is here. She is. Just getting us warmed up today. We might have to play her a few, like, just to get it out. Like, you know, if the Trapper and the Demi matches are too rage-inducing, we might have no choice but to play a little bit extra plague. Because the first thing we do is get our gens infected, come up with a good rotation. Remember, I like to fuck with the survivor, so if I run into a survivor right now, I won't throw up on them, right? Because I want them to have to decide to work on a gen. So they might be on this one. See, again, just I could have vomited on her there, not going to. I want her to make the decision. Because it gets in their head, they think maybe he didn't vomit on all the gens, maybe I'll find a gen. Do I have to injure myself? I don't wanna. And then you buy yourself time, right? Alright, so Rick has decided to get on a gen. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and kick that. That's gonna give us not a huge amount of stealth, but maybe enough stealth to, like, sneak up on whatever gen they're working on. But we're not worried about them getting a gen done right now. Let them get themselves injured. We're gonna go ahead. That was sneaky. Okay. So they're all injured. They might get one gen done. It's not very important, right? So now I see all their auras, and I can make their life a living hell trying to go for the save. All right, let's look. Whoever else is coming. There was another guy over there. Okay, so we got 3 down already. Now we're gonna go kick this for a little bit of extra stealth. And let's see if we can figure out where this girl's aura is at, because she will be vomiting at some point. And when she does, we could potentially end the game. Just in case she's nearby. There she is. Do you see how fucking hard we're shutting their game down? Like, this is disgusting. And remember, none of them can have conviction activated because... Here we go. Follow the formula, guys. Don't get fancy. Just follow it. It's a predetermined strategy, and all you gotta do is fucking lock in. Not every team will crumble as hard as that one did, but you get the idea. It's disgustingly strong. Everything they do, they're punished for. If they work on gens, they're punished. If they go for a save, they're punished. Like, there's no right answer against this build. It is just disgusting. Mindbreaker is there, so they can't use sprint burst against you, right? Like, say that like, this map has a lot of line of sight breaks, so stealth is way stronger. But like, say we were playing on a map like Ormond, right? If they have like sprint burst, they're gonna get a huge shift W on me. But if with Mindbreaker, they can only, it's gonna severely limit the amount of shift W they're able to actually get against me. Slugging at 5 gens is crazy. Yeah. Crazy strong. I'm not even talking to anybody. That guy's like, hey, I'm gonna get Rick's adept achievement. That's what I feel. I'm gonna get Rick's. Hi guys, I'm gonna get on the game. I'm gonna get Rick's adept achievement. I'm gonna have fun today. No, you're not. Get the fuck out of the building. Cat conviction. Beautiful star. Now let's go down to the diarrhea stain territory. Let's feel the agony and the pain of playing these characters. I kind of like miss just having like the tab option, but I guess whatever. I'll live, won't I? We're bringing Bamboozle just in case. Fun happened. It's a bit of a complicated question, Huggin, because we're talking about kind of a big picture thing, right? Where we want the game to be balanced around killers going for a bunch of chases, not really trying to tunnel, proxy camp, or we shouldn't be encouraging these, like, the devs have sort of fostered an environment at the high level where playing like how I just played with Plague is rewarded, right? Like that I just destroy if I play that way. But if I played that same match and I went for a bunch of chases and I tried to hook survivors and play in a way that is, you know, more fun for everyone, including me, then I just lose the game, right? So you start to get conditioned that, hey, if I try to have fun, I'm gonna lose. And then what kind of twists the knife even more than that is that when you lose, or at least maybe this is like more exclusive to higher MMR, I don't know, but when you lose, the survivors are usually very, very rude to you, and it just kind of pisses you off even more. So over time, you just get like conditioned that, okay, like these should, like, if this is what I'm supposed to do, then let's do it. And the devs, instead of kind of like giving us an alternative option where we're rewarded for going for a bunch of chases, instead they keep nerfing all the things we used to be able to use to do that, like pain res, atrociously nerfed multiple times. Pop Goes the Weasel, nerfed like a dozen times. Ruin, absolutely gutted. Like, everything that you would use to go for multiple chases is just getting destroyed piece by piece by piece. So we play more like that plague match. Then the devs see that, because they only look at the data, they don't look at the story. They'll go, well, obviously this killer's too strong, we need to nerf that killer, we need to nerf that perk, without really taking into account that we just need a healthy fucking option instead of promoting these unhealthy options, which is what they constantly do, right? It's like, imagine you were playing a racing game and like one guy had like a 90% win rate, but then when you went and actually watched the matches, instead of like following the track, as soon as the race started, he was just immediately fucking turning right into the audience, killing like 500 people that were watching the race, and just driving, beelining it straight to the finish line instead of actually following the track. So it's just like, can we make the game more about following the track and not focus on just cutting through the crowd and just destroying everybody in a mass driving? That's kind of the idea. Bad game design, exactly. Every time you don't tunnel, you get dumpstered because of gen speed. Like, this is why I really like the design of two particular killers, Pig and Sadako, because Pig and Sadako both give you base kit rewards for playing in the way the game is intended, right? So like, if I'm playing Sadako, I'm locking in their condemned with every hook. With Pig, I'm able to put a trap on them, and then it's detrimental to myself as the killer to go after somebody who has a trap on their head, because that person is busy doing a side objective and not doing gen. So it's like, I think there's something to that, like something like Gift of Pain, but like base kit. This is where maybe the devs could go. DVD is like Happy Gilmore 2, a bunch of collaborations, and at the end, it's a shit movie. Damn. Noted. This is not degen hours. It isn't degen hours, but I'm willing to bet that even if you used this build at degen hours, you would get more like Unbreakables and stuff 100%. But I do think that when you use that strategy, you make really strong players look like they're day one babies, because you leave them like literally with no options, right? They're injured. They have no idea where you're at. And you make like no noise. Plague is a better stealth killer than like basically every stealth killer in the game. If they're working on a gen, they're exhausted, so you could just show up out of nowhere. Like, you just take everything from them, right? You strip all of their skill potential away, because unless a gen is just out in the open where they have like 100% line of sight, they're just in a horrible situation at all times, like a super uncomfortable situation where they're just going to get insta down. Right, here we are now though. We're playing against a gutter tier, or we're playing as a gutter tier killer, so whole new experience is about to happen from what we just saw, I would imagine. I mean, occasionally you get just like giver uppers, but I kind of don't see that happening. Let's get over here. Ooh, we're playing against a boon in this economy. Alright, so I'm getting like Giga Shift W'd, right? So what I want to do now is kind of figure out which gen they're on. They're on that gen in there. That's a bit of a pain in my ass because there's, again, demos like coming out of the portal stealth is so pathetic that... that was a big mistake. That was like a free hit. All right, so we know someone's downstairs. Their Shift W is efficient, for sure. Like, and again with Plague, this match could potentially already be over. So we're gonna have a really fun time playing Plague, for sure. What the fuck just happened? Don't tell me I'm getting that bug. So basically I have to go through every pallet on the map before I can actually get it down. There are no bugs, only features. Is she greedy enough to get back on? Does she Shift W'd it? Wow. Nah, this team might be too good. I think, we might have to go with endgame builds today if we're playing against this caliber of sweat. And the demo needs input buffering so bad. Man, I am not getting anything going here, am I? The diapers are full. At least I got blood loss. Not that it'll do me much good. We're probably close to 1 gen now. I'm just breaking fucking pallets all day. It's like pallet breaks in there. Do. Just, yeah, we're gonna have to go with endgame no ed builds with this caliber because they're just not gonna go down. Did you see there's not a weak link on the team or anything? They're all playing the exact same. So I right now I'm following the track, right? I'm on the track while the other guy who fucking cut through the audience and killed everybody is already in Margaritaville celebrating his victory. One gen left. Ah, no point. This game's over. There's no bringing this back. It's actually impossible. The start was just too bad. We got absolutely zero momentum. Did I say Scott would drop a video? It's a 4-man. Surely has DS, because all 4-man's usually 4. Like, well, no. Okay, yes. That's huge, actually, that she doesn't have DS. They seemed pretty altruistic, right? Like, I think they just rushed the last gen, probably. Yeah. Race tag it. And then try to get her out. Wonder if one of them has a reassurance. But so, endgame it is, as this was basically worthless for us. Yeah, they do have reassurance. They're such a fucking giga cringe 4-man, like... It's a free escape. There's nothing I can do to stop this. Jeff has to trade, which I think he'll do. There's no stopping this, it's a 4-man. Hey, just healer. Hi. Jeej, 4-man. Now watch, see how nice they are at the end of the match. Crazy solo queue team there. You just got issued. It's always a skill issue when you play a shitty dog shit killer, guys, don't worry. Oh. Why though? Come on. Boring. Okay, now that we had our weird interaction, thanks to me, we can go ahead and count another loss for Demogorgon. We might be living in a timeline where Dema is the worst killer in the game. We need to consider another build, because that one was fucking pathetic. What could we do? What was the build? Someone else give me another build. Or was it? Was it this one? Maybe. I can try this next time. The reason I think that Demogorgon might be the worst killer in the game, and it makes a lot of sense, is that out of every killer in the game, I really truly believe that Demogorgon is the most pathetically predictable killer that there is. Like, there's nothing Demogorgon can do that the survivors aren't just expecting, right? And he, for missing a shred, which is super easily telegraphed, he gets like triple the punishment of somebody like Nurse. Like he's so bad. His teleport is like, they may as well just fucking show his aura to the survivors when he teleports, because it is literally that pathetic. I mean, you're gonna get like half map shift W'd on the standard. So it's just everything he does is just so pathetically obvious. What are my thoughts on Midwich? It can be good depending on what killer you are, but it can also be really bad. It's a Shift W Palooza fest. Like, you go against efficient Shift Wers on that map and you are gonna feel nothing but pain. New like survivor chapters like this usually bring out a lot of like the sweatiest four-mans, just because everyone's interested in playing. I'm not sure, I don't play Billy much. I'd imagine he'd be pretty bad though. Like he wouldn't have to deal with as much Shift W, but I think like a lot of the loops would be like very difficult and annoying for him to play. You have a build, Scholar? Let's see if I can find it. Maybe that's what Fang sent me. Oh, let's see. Should you main Billy? You gotta be willing to put in the pain if you want to do it. Demo sucks. He does. He's fucking terrible. I think a lot of more people need to talk about how bad Demo is. I don't hear people talk about it much, but he's really, really bad. Shift W break pallet, Shift W break pallet, Shift W break pallet, Shift W break pallet, like... None of those pallets have mind games once the pallet is dropped. They're all super visible, and it comes down to a ping game in the worst case. He makes loud noises when teleporting. He gets about 2 seconds of stealth when he comes out of a portal, which is useless because not only did all of the survivors hear him do it, but even if they didn't hear him do it, he's got fucking T-Rex footsteps, so they know he's coming anyway. It's just, he's so bad. It's embarrassing. The nurse build. I got you. Just remember though, I probably played about, at this point, I don't know, 15 games of nurse in this game. So don't get your expectations too high for good blinks. Okay, so do we have a 3-gen? We kind of do have a 3-gen. Put it this side because it's the pallet side. Let's come over here and just use the time to maybe grab like some traps. Maybe get an oppression somewhere if we're lucky. We make this like slightly awkward, like if they want to work on this. Working on this to an injured. That's definitely a choice. So he wants to stay injured the whole match. Fair enough, I guess. Are they not kicking that gen? It's so odd. I think chasing over here is only good to like maybe get rid of like some things. They're all here. Ugh. We want to push him this way because it's more unsafe. Now, where are they? They're at Killer Shack. And now we head to Killer Shack. Grab this so we can block that last entrance in and out. We don't want to lose this gen, because if we do, then we don't have a 3 gen anymore at all, which kind of sucks. Yeah, unfortunately no basement. Yeah, injured himself for free. Let's head over to a round. I hate how there's no way to like play this. I need to put a trap up here if I get a chance. Is that the way to do it? Do you just... Yeah. See if we can figure out where our boy... Oh, he's going around Killer Shack? Okay. Might be able to get a win here. Potentially. It depends if he double backs. He does double back. There we go. Slugging at 3 gens, showing you son of a bitch. Can someone tell me if to stop nerfing everything other than Nurse and Blight so I can play games that aren't just those 2 killers? Like Plague, for example. The only problem is, guys, Demogorgon may have lost, but did this match ever even happen? Here I am all alone in a map. Is this map real? Or is it just an urban legend made up to give us garbage lighting when we used to have good lighting? I don't know. It's just me now. Punished We're playing on a map that doesn't exist. Just like this whole match. And Swifts, like that last game we played, it never happened. What's even real anymore? Winnie, much appreciated for growing some buttons. What is Discord? Whatever that is, get it. I don't know whoever made that up in a writer's room, but Discord doesn't exist either. Get it out of the building. I only know TeamSpeak. Let me just come over edge map with Trapper to get my traps, you know. When are they gonna just make it to where you can pick up his traps out of like a locker like every other killer in the game? It'd be like funny to double trap this, right? Like, cause they could disarm it on one side, but no matter what, they would have to walk around the entire building to disarm both sides, which would be like really obnoxious for them. Now, where would you want to put this if you had a trap? Why don't they let you trap this spot right here? Like, that would be perfect, right? Because then they couldn't go either side. Instead, they force you to pick a side, which, I mean, I guess this side's better, but this side's a little bit more hidden, but that side's better. Should have stayed in that coma, Rick. Think of the survivors. My last 40 matches, 24 were Blight, 12 were Nerfs, and 3 Ghouls and 1 Wesker. Holy shit. It's like playing in comp. Someone brought an Icarus Loam offering. What a fucking actual psychopath. Not looking good. It is not looking good. We're starting to take a cleaner lead than I'd like to see. Alright, so we need a 3 blink nurse, right? Do. Maybe pocket watch. This is going to be pretty painful all around. Kohara cringe build. Yeah. Did they nerf Chucky again somehow? I need to get the rift at some point, but... Whoa. Calm down. What just happened? Like, I wanted to see the rift, it showed me a trailer and then kicked me out. He's horribly buggy right now. Oh, the nerf before made him into gutter tier. It's just funny because like the complaining about Chucky was like almost to the level of Ghoul, and yet I never was playing against a Chucky like ever. So I don't know where like this came from. So we got 2 medkits, 2 toolboxes against a gutter tier nurse player. Let's see. Now, like I always say, like if MMR was actually well, like if they made MMR well, I would not have a fucking huge tether with nurse on my other killers. So I would be playing against like way lower MMR survivors, but because the tether is so tight, I'm gonna be playing against like top tier survivors most likely. I'm gonna get dumpstered. Free hits, no skill. They said similar things. I like where they've like, from like a gen efficiency standpoint, they've made it to where you have to down survivors in like almost like as humanly fast as possible to win the game through chases. But at the same time, they like punish you if your killer can down the survivors that quick. Weird. The plague has started. It has. It'll spread more and more and more. The more people get pissed at conviction, the more people get pissed at the healing meta, the lack of counterplay to medkits. The plague will spread. Where did you guys spawn? The question. Ah, been here. The recovery time's super bad. I wonder if I should have looked for an add-on that like. Is this a bad map for nurse? It feels really hard to like make reads. Or is it a good map for it? I'm just gonna. Bum, bum, bum. A lot of line of sight breaking. Yeah, hopefully they gen rush quick so we can get out of here. Just try to take it as like a... Do. Ah, fucking great. Ba-da-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. The fuck did he go? Weird, I literally didn't see that guy. Ah, I hate you. Oh, that's gonna be a huge cooldown. Sable's too used to playing against decent nurse players. Ba-da-bum-ba-dum. She went right on a gen? That's wild maneuvering. Ah. She's so effectively dodging me. She worked on a gen, so there's like no risk. Did she do that? No, I can't get aura reading now. It's actually really strong with no like counter to nowhere to hide. Alright, so we know Sable's in here. Alright, Sprint Burst Vigil Sable. Let's hit this. How we make sure they're not... Damn. We have a pretty cringe area here, don't we? Open boy, much appreciated for growing some muttons. Two blast mines, holy shit. Sable is really trying to keep this team going, isn't she? I think she has We're Gonna Live Forever because she revived that girl like basically instant there. Sprint Burst Vigil, We're Gonna Live Forever. Maybe, but no, I don't think Sable has Blast Mine. That was a good try. Alright, so she didn't work on this again. Instant unhook from Sable once more. Alright, Sable being injured is huge. Oh man, that would have been a delicious hit there. If Sable gets out. This guy might have no head. He might have decisive strike. I just want to see if I can catch Sable trying to maybe heal out here somewhere. So she ran out here to heal, right? Do we see her healing anywhere? No, we don't. Yeah. But maybe she's out of charges on her medkit? So they reset. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I know Sable wants those instant unhooks, so I can't snowball. We got like the dirtiest 3-gen of all time. Feels like an almost unwinnable thing if even a gutter tier like I can handle it. Bo, 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 bo. Oh, they're going for the heal, huh? Shit. Lots made a video about trapping, trapper using the library with traps and doorways. Yeah, RPD, like the devs fucked up so hard with RPD. They made like an insane 3-gen map as RPD East, and then they made like an insane fucking survivor-sided Shift W map with RPD West. Like they both have pretty obnoxious issues. I like how like Nurse just has like a bigger range lunge than the majority of other killers. Clearly a tunneling piece of shit. Get Choi out of the game, he's a tunneler. What I mean to do? Oh my god, what have I done? Misclick central here. I just kept hitting the teleport. What's up, MS? Well, I kind of have a feeling Elodie's never going to be seen or heard of again, but we'll see. Maybe there's some camaraderie here. Imagine if you had like 10,000 hours of experience on a killer like Nurse. You would literally be fucking so unstoppable. Like there wouldn't even be a game. Yeah, I definitely forgot. I always forget I bring the Mori. Residual manifest with blast mine and wiretap. Funny. Any of the new perks in here though? Interesting. People, I guess people will literally have to have like a content creator make a build about, or like a video about conviction before they start using it. When I was hooked yesterday, Rick said, Coral, I tried. Oh my god. There's no way. There's no way he said it. That is insane. A trapper build for next time. Let's lock it in. Let's try it here, I guess. All right, it is going to be Trapper with Bloody Coil, Iridescent Stone. We're doing double Eerie. Perks. Corrupt. Dissolution. That's an interesting one. Will that just constantly activate because the survivor's injuring themselves? Because if it does, that makes a little bit of sense. It makes a little bit of sense. We've gotten a lot of Trapper builds, very few Demogorgon builds. So that's the thing though, right? Is like Last Stand supposedly gives you like infinite finesse, unless they changed it. So I'm curious. Yeah, it still can, Moo. That's what I was curious about. Nice. All right, we got a Deme build. Now, I want to be clear, I don't think there's actually ever any hope for Demogorgon, but... Until we're back though to playing Plague, let's stay hidden. We don't want to give anybody the wrong idea that there's people out there not playing Plague, right? Too bad they effed up Rick's hook scream. Scott said that he thought it was a like a bug, but they just didn't put in the right voice line and accidentally kept the placeholder. But we'll have to see. Some of those screams sound very odd. Yeah, Daryl's definitely expensive. Splooge it up. A lot of information on teleports. We're gonna just not have that add-on anymore soon. It is so rare to get. About to get dumpstered as Demogorgon again, probably. No way Andrew Lincoln recorded that. He should have just he should scream Carl's name when he gets hooked, and maybe it would make sense. Daryl costs double of what Rick and Michonne cost together. That's right. The power of a skin. Norman Reedus is top tier these days, okay? I mean, the guy's already in 2 of his own video games. Gotta pay $15 to hear his beautiful voice. Just the way it is. Splooge it up. Splooge, 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 splooge it up. Oh, we got 2 gens on this side. Alright. We gotta... Does he get hit because he did that, or is it... Yeah, he does. Shred counts as a hit on it Forever Entwined? What the fuck? I had a feeling you were gonna pre-drop and run. Oh my god, though, that really backfired on me. If I had like aura reading right there, it would have been like a down. We're gonna play the end game here a little bit silly, probably, if we can. Like, I can't shred there because it's so predictable that it won't give me nothing. How many gens are we gonna lose for that? That was a brutal chase. You need to down people in about half the time. Where did she go? That was a stealthy maneuver. It's actually better not to hit the healthy person when you're doing this because they make it more difficult for the injured person to get past you. So someone probably hiding in the house. It's already going up to instantly get him. I don't know if I agree with that instant unhook idea, but... yeah. Hopefully she's not gonna sabo that hook because it's the only one I got. She does sabo it. Alright. Oof. I think Sable's the more exposed person here. Coup de grace just fucking came in handy there. Okay, well, gotta take her pretty far away. Sabo is banned in comp. Get Sabo out of the building. Do you think that Rick was kind of going for his achievement and we just fucking ruined his life? Surprised the coup didn't make that. About full healing. Yeah, going straight for that gen. Both of them. What the fuck? That was so weird. Yeah. Let's kick this and then hopefully get a tiny bit of regression off of it. Alan Cake seems pretty dedicated though. Oh no! I might actually not get this hook because of that pallet. Oof. Michaela rage quit because of whatever her teammates were just doing. Alright, so they're working on that over there. What is with the Sables and their sprint burst vigils today? Telegraphed pathetic power alert. Oh my god, it's like she's fucking like got the power of a mule. Just not letting me go around that corner. Just because she's got tilted that her teammates are not doing the things she wanted them to be doing. Ah, smart. But that was not smart. Let's ignore him for right now. I want to stop them from like resetting. Hey, but what is your obsession with destroying my portals? My portals never did nothing to you. Reported for anti-play this early in the morning. You can see people laying on the ground when you teleport with this add-on. It's crazy how much maps, like, make a difference. I don't think there's a single factor that affects low-tier killers more than how bad a map is designed. Reported for winning, deserved. So far, the smoke bombs haven't annoyed me, but you never know. When people get better with them. I I always felt like people used smoke bombs like too sparingly in the PTB. Like, I think the best value of a smoke bomb is like the killer looks in your general direction and you just fucking fart that shit out the second they even look at you, and then you sprint burst 100 miles away from your smoke. What's up, Bright? Oh, your build? I think that was probably an adept rig and we took advantage of it. No, it wasn't adept rig. What was it? Resilience, finesse, lithe, windows. Dog killer, tunneling, cause ass at the game. That's what it is. Just an ass killer. I agree, actually. I think the killer is ass. Demogorgon. Who was Survivor named 40? Was that the one who rage quit? I think the one who rage quit said, like, I'm bored. That's what Ziz means. It means I'm bored, so I'm rage quitting. And now, Michaela, let's see what you were gonna run. A masquerade toolbox, in other words, a commodious. A petrified oak, so that my hooks are spread out so that you can sabo. Balanced landing, so that you could shift W over and 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 over again during the match. Congratulations. Iron will. Unbreakable. Strength in shadows. Is that part of the shift W plan? You didn't entertain me, dog. I like the idea of like killer main or survivor main sitting there with like a monocle with a cup of tea going. I'm not very entertained, to be honest. I think I might have just leave. This killer has failed to entertain me. Alright, let's lock in the trapper match. My lord will be in contact. Your thoughts on the devs adding blast mine to the guide class in the upcoming 2v8? Horrible idea. Super uninteractive. Oh, I'm telling you, the slug strat in 2v8, like, we need to promote it. I don't know. If there's any possible way I can do it, I might look into, well, I don't know. Maybe I just play with you guys. I'm so horrific at keeping, like, dates and times that trying to do any kind of collaboration with like another content creator seems virtually impossible. True. A major choice, slug. God forbid he's not D tier. I saw Spook and Jukes had enough of Ghoul on Twitter yesterday. He's like, I've had enough of Ghoul. Get Ghoul out of the game. Troy has been in Germany for how long, and he still has that Midwestern American accent. What a weirdo. It's too bad I don't have like a cowboy voice, you know, like a good old-fashioned Brokeback Mountain voice. Do I speak German? Nein. Mein Deutsch ist schrecklich. I was told to go off myself for playing Ghoul. I get that people don't like the killer, but I wish people weren't so horrible about it. Well, they have to be. You see, when you play Ghoul, you're not just playing a character in a video game, right? It's telling the story of your entire life, your IRL life up to that point of clicking on Ghoul. They know how many friends you have. They know whether you went to school or you didn't go to school. Troy just speaks English to every German he sees. Classic American. Well, I don't know if I would say that I just refrain as much as possible. I usually like to open up every interaction with somebody with mein Deutsch ist nicht gut. And then they look at me confused for like 30 seconds. I look at them confused for 30 seconds. And then at that point, they can either choose to speak English or I'm going to make a run for it. What kind of cringe killer just brought a black ward? Mein Deutsch ist scheiße. Alright, now we get a chance to play our best bud on this map. Well, can I place my trap here? Will that go in or will it be on top? They fix that? Oh, how lame. You just be able to like hide your traps like in places like this. They don't let you do it anymore. Fuck you, trapper. I can just like block this whole area off by putting a trap down here. It's just kind of funny. Ah. We're playing the long setup here. Will it pay off or will we regret our life choices? Ugh, fuck, it's not letting me. Okay, well, fuck that spot, I guess. Okay, so dissolution activates now, right? Rage quit. Now that's what I like to see in the Morgan. Dissolution at its peak. Oh my god, she's playing this well. Not an average survivor, that's for sure. Ah, little fake was disgusting. Holy fucking tryhard. Really need like a decent snowball here. Will the bot ever step in a trap? Like, is it even possible? It's helpful, but it's also not that helpful, unfortunately, because he could just pull himself out of it. I don't think there's anything Trapper needs more than base kit iridescent stone. It's 100% his most needed thing. This guy just stepped in 2 traps and has no punishment for it at all. They nerfed bots in this update? For real? No more wall hacks. Oh shit. That would be a crazy like nerf. We're hanging in, but not by much. Yeah. Bro, you can't get that trolled by a fucking bot. Like, that is unreal. There's no way. This motherfucker was like, you're not being serial right now. So Daryl's the man, huh? Man with the plan. How these guns are doing. Might actually get her here. Nah, she checked it. Oh, he just may have fucked up. Does Hysteria work with this? Like, Hysteria could be like another thing to like try out. Where the fuck did you go, Daryl? Bit of a play. Wait, I can't do this, can I? Wait, maybe I can put him here? I think I fucked up. Ooh. I need to get rid of one of those like traps so I can hook people in there. Alright, they split up on 3 different gens. The aggressive gameplay. He looped that back around, he can. It's rough. Don't want them to heal. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Ooh, if he doesn't get out of that, I'm in a super good spot. Just in case, I'm gonna bamboozle. Let's hope they're not on comms, because I'm taking a little bit of a risky, like, play here. All right. A Steagle, yeah, you're true. Man, the rotation just doesn't end. I got everybody on their death hook right now. This is like a 12 hook trapper game on Midwich. She might be cooked here. No, she knows about that one. I don't have to worry about it. Let's assume we know where she's gonna want to go. Any chance at intercepting this? No. We accept a death. Do 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 do. Will I get the coveted 4K, the most coveted delicious prize in all of existence? Might let the Yui go. I don't know. I haven't made my decision. We had a moment, you know what I mean? Like this Yui and I, we had a moment earlier in the match. I don't know about killing somebody when you have a moment like that. I mean, the build makes a lot of, like, makes sense. I think it's a bit of a funsy trapper build. I just wonder, like, what it would be like with hysteria on it. Like, would you get value out of that? Look how much you could, like, hide this trap if the game let you. And then it's just like, no. No. So, how did it feel to have a bot on your team? What's up, Tommy? I wonder if Jane's gonna hit me with the triple Z. The triple Z. Sorry, this killer, this so-called trapper, did not entertain me at all. Private profile. Ooh, we got a Rick build.
Fuck, is that a fucking cat?
Sir John with the $9.99.
Don't fucking look at me like that. That's a
Much
weird
appreciated.
fucking cat.
Let's lock it in.
Super cringe $9.99. Rick with no mither, tenacity, dead hard, VS. Do you have the hospital skin for him?
Do I have the hospital skin? I do not have the hospital skin, no. Alright, let's do it. We got a gnome either, Rick build. Let's see if we get hunted. God, the game's like, no, you're not allowed to play Survivor. Get back on Killer. Game, you don't tell me what to do. I'm gonna play Survivor. Hospitalized Rick fun.
Fuck, is that a fucking cat? Hey,
I think I need to do a quick restart.
like that. That's a weird looking fucking cat.
Sir John Super cringe $9.99. Hospitalized Rick fund.
You got it, Sir John. And by the way, we're using, I know we do the joke creator code LiarChoy, but just in case you guys are wondering, I'm actually using Polyester's creator code when I buy or excel. So, you know, if you want to support a creator when you buy or excels, you can use creator code just Poly, P-A-L, you know, just Poly, and it'll do polyester. They gave it, they did short versions of it, so it's simple. Choi, you're a killer main. Get back in line, Choi. You're not playing fucking Survivor. That's not for you. Do you think killers are allowed to have fun? Fun is for survivors. Just like tricks are for kids. Fun is for survivors. Get out of the fucking, get out of this lane, Choi. Have you watched, so the canceled first anti-psych test by WH? I would love your opinion on it, Choi. I did watch that video, actually. It was the first JC glitch master video I've ever watched. It was really good. And I appreciate that he used a real life example, you know, not some hypothetical, well, what if aliens took over the planet and then, like, there was 3 slugs, and like he gave a real tangible situation where the the survivors could play kind of bad on purpose and get a little bit of value out of the mechanic. All right, so as you see, right, I go to Auric cells, get Auric cells. It says currently supporting polyester down there. Just a little thing. How's it going, Miss Dozy? Alrighty, let's go ahead and put on the hidden screen here while Choi breaks out all the deets. When do we get to support Liar Choi? I don't know. I'm still, my lawyers need to talk to their lawyers, and their lawyers need to talk to my lawyers. Like, Tony the Duff has a creator code. Lily Pie has a creator code. Different people that are out there. Creator code Harambe, can you imagine? Hey Troy, what do you want your creator code to be? Harambe? Like, what the fuck? Can I play Survivor yet, or is the game down? Game's like, why don't you just play Killer, Choi? It's literally like, I think you should just play Killer. Alright. Hospitalized Rick it is. Where's our boy at? There he is. Oh boy. This is like a full, like, the full-blown Rick just woke up out of a coma build, huh? Maybe we could do some, like... Is there another way to sneak into playing Survivor? It's like legit, like, no. I don't think you want to play Survivor. Hold on. Let's try going about it in a different way. I can't even join a Swift. They're like, Troy, who the fuck do you think you are? Yeah, okay, I learned my lesson. Let's try maybe playing a killer match and going back. I'm a little lost. It doesn't let you play Survivor either. Survivor officially banned. Go to Killer after you get kicked from the Survivor lobby. Yeah. Okay. I think I might know what the issue is then. Weird, but let's see if this fixes it. Xena coming in with a save. Alright, we're on a Steve goal, and we gotta go to a Rick goal here.
Gotta be some reason behind it.
He figured out how to fix it. It was already happening, huh? Shit. Okay, so, God, we're gonna actually have to use some level of skill here, but we'll probably get... I mean, listen, I just got out of a coma, right? The killer's gonna have to eat me alive, just... Okay, game. Let's at least use a smoke bomb of desperation, huh? He's like one of the just like normal ones. Go full sweat Eerie. I feel like it might be a little bit of a waste on this build. You were supposed to destroy the survivors, not join them. LSWS Jr. Much appreciated for growing some buttons. Why does he look like he has a boner, bro? What are you talking about? I can't see it from that menu, but... Have I tested out the new clown? I haven't. You never had... Like, imagine, like, you know, there's morning wood, but what if you had, like, coma wood? All right. Ricky Dicky, what?
They want to play games with us.
Yeah, did you hear how hard Rick just went?
What the fuck is that?
Another gnome either,
Is
Rick?
that a fucking cat? Hey, don't fucking look at me like that. That's
Much
a
appreciated for the
fucking
additional
cat.
$9.99, Sir John. You got it.
$9.99.
Very much appreciated.
The other 3 perks.
Oh god. She wants me, she smells blood. I was just... She was like, where? There's a fucking gnome either on the map somewhere. Where is he? Oh god. Now I have, now I have whatchamacallit. Girl, I swear that Huntress walked past like the entire team. She's like, no, 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 no. Where is the meat? Where's that easy meat? We're on easy street, and the beer so deep. Like, yo, like I should be healed, right? This does. Is this a conspicuous action? It is. Oh shit! Probably shouldn't have done that. I don't use DS very often. Shit, I'm gonna die for this. I could just take a hatchet out of nowhere, man. This is fucking like legit scary. What's the point of Gnome Either? It's a challenge perk, so like you use it because you have giant balls. I have dead hard. Oh shit! Our team just got like monstrously dumpstered. This is bad. It's a lot of pressure on Xeno right now. Is it Eerie Head? Oh, that's why they got dumpstered so hard. It's kind of funny that I have no mither then, to be honest. I'll just stay on the gens and somehow everything will work out just fine. Imagine going down that quick in a chase and thinking you have the right now to run some form of... These guys are fucking absolutely terrible. But it's so fucked. They're like actually really really bad. Oh shit. Come on, the wind, homie. There's no, like, I don't even think Jesus could save those guys, yeah. I had strength and shadows, empathy, no mither, and fog-wise. Oh, fuck. It would have been even more funny if they gave you object of obsession with, fog-wise, so every time you had a great skill check. Bro, they're perking her. They're giving her some perks. The 1-2 perk action. Come on, Meg, or Fung. Yeah, Fung, run, let's Meg. Let's double team this. If we're lucky, the Huntress won't have aura reading, but that's a very big if. Look how much distance. All right, but this is a bit of a problem because that girl's dead. The community manager designed conviction. That doesn't surprise me too much. It doesn't sound like a perk that, like, I respect the idea that, like, you know, a non-designer can create a perk that's actually interesting. Like, that's good, right? Because, like, a lot of the perks that the devs usually come up with are just super fucking, like, useless, boring garbage. So I respect that she actually had, like, a real idea. It's just that the idea needs to, I don't know, can it be balanced? It seems like one of those, like, I don't know if there's ever, like, a real way to balance it perks, like boil over. Oh my god, did she have DS too? This Hunter should stop tunneling so much, goddamn. Why she had adrenaline? Oh, that would be peak. There's a better chance of getting hatch if we leave. Nick Cage, yeah, he had really well designed perks all around. Get the hatch, Fung, we believe in you. He's dead. What is this D-pad thing? Look, I can just automatic. Oh my god. Hunch is like, yeah, you think you're good at the game? You're fucking nothing, man. She had conviction soul guard, bro. Imagine she actually got out. This mutton skin is phenomenal. I think Hunch is just letting her go. She's like, I want my MMR to go down. That sucks. She was like an inch away from escaping. I can go back to Invis. That should be okay now. I usually just use it when I'm like recording B-roll footage or something and then I forget to take it off. Holy GG's. Clearly we won, so I'm allowed to say GG. I respect using, oh, this is the whatchamacallit build. The Ruthite build. If you guys don't know Ruthite, you can look up my Toxic TTV gets butthurt video if you haven't seen it. Yeah, tenacity could have made the difference.
I'll survive this. That's something I'm good at.
Alrighty, we gotta come up with a new build now. Let's see. Off the record, it's kind of weird. Like, let's try a last stand, see if we can even get it to activate. Still sight open-handed. So what do we add here? We're adding 13 matches with both of them. So what we'll probably do is we'll play like one more match with Demogorgon and Trapper, and if Trapper wins and Demogorgon, if Demogorgon loses, I'd say it's instantly over. I think he's at like death's door right now. Ooh, killer's bringing something cringe. You go back to... Okay, this is kind of a rough map for Gnome either because there's not a lot of there are a lot of line of sight breakers, so I could get caught off guard. It's the new clown too. That's scary because he's like actually really 1v1 strong and brain dead. I think we need to be more efficient. Like, yeah, I don't think chases are gonna last long against the new clown. They broke the golden rule of brain dead killer design. You don't make super simple killers like really strong. It's just not a good idea. It's kind of inefficient what I'm doing here, but... Brother. He's a tunneler too. If it wasn't enough to be a feister, he has to tunnel. Oh, great. Huh? I like when I work on a gen for 2 seconds and it explodes. Hard for me to get in there and help with Gnome either. Maybe I should have tried. Every clown you see and's been a hard tunneler. Because he's super good at it. It's just like, I hate this change so much because like, it was so obviously bad, but we had to deal with people defending the idea. Like, from the get-go. He's gonna kick the gen and go back, probably, right? Need to find Xeno and healer. Maybe I could sneak by here. Houston, brain dead design has been achieved. Where do I go to get my raise? That's what I mean, like, Clown is like an inherently always been like kind of an annoying killer to play against because like in a 1v1 chances are you're just gonna get like dumpstered, but like I'm always having fun. I love watching people get paid a lot of money to make horrible decisions. It's the way the world should be. Aaronad? Yeah, I'm sure he's very unhappy about this brain dead garbage. Because I haven't seen it yet, I haven't had any interaction with him, but I'm assuming that as soon as I do have interaction, it's just going to be yellow bottle spam. And then I'm down in 2 seconds every loop. Like, how long will Kate last? She just got into a chase like 5 seconds ago. So will I have enough time to get to the hook, or is he going to slug? No, he's not going to slug. But... I'm gonna try to make it to Killer Shack. Oh, she's following me. There's no way he doesn't see the scratch marks, right? Bro, he's gonna come back here so quick. There's literally no point to stand here. This map's the size of a toothpick. Oh, it's done. Of course it is. It's Killer Shack. Gibney said that yellow bottle spam was too brain dead, so Baby reverted all the nerfs to the yellow bottle add-ons. Clown, if he's undetectable, doesn't even make footstep sounds, I'm pretty sure. Bro, I still haven't got Last Stand to activate. It's because I haven't been in a chase, I guess. Is Meg trying to give up on Hook? There's no way she's that dead already, right? Oh, sorry, Meg. You're dead. Bro just proxy camped Meg out of. Poor Rick. Doesn't deserve this laugh. Where's Coral? I'd want me too. Oh, she gave up. Well, dead. Not Rick's finger. So, Batman leaves. Not interested in anyone's opinion. Let's see. This guy at least has a Joker in his, like, you know, in his gamer picture. Maybe he's a clown main, finally enjoying the fruits of his labor. Don't you ever correct me again. Well, we didn't make it. I don't know about Last Stand. I mean, maybe if you're getting chased, 90 seconds in the tear radius. Well, not in chase though. It's a bit odd. Like, I think the restriction to get this, like, I'd rather it was easier to get the perk unlocked, but then the perk itself was more balanced. But much appreciated for the matches. Let's go finally put an end to this whole Demogorgon talk. Oh god, you can't ever leave the lobby. I'm banned from playing killer now, probably. Wish you could have swift up. Swift is where we go to after they nerf Plague, right? Like, once Plague is nerfed, then we have no choice left. I think I'm gonna have to start using black wards to keep my my tiny little pathetic amount of iridescence left, but still double lung. Yeah. Oh wait, no. Let's leave this, whatever it was. Let's change this build out. So this is a slugging build. We'll do our best. Hopefully you don't play against any more clowns, Xena. Cause that was terrible. Like, I don't even know. I think I'd rather play against like Blight than play against Clown. Cause like at least like with Blight, nah, I don't know. Actually, I changed my mind. They're both the same thing. I wish there were more gamers out there, though, that played the gutter tiers, you know, that really were into suffrage and pain and suffrage. Where's like, where's my Sadako mains at, you know? You're a Sadako main, Bright? That's what I'm talking about. Sadako, Trickster, Wraith, and Legion. I don't know, so the intention with Clown was that they wanted to buff him because they felt like he was too weak. But in reality, was Clown too weak? I mean, let's look at the active challenge, right? We went 11-0 with Clown. We took one draw. He was not that bad. He just needed a few quality of life tweaks, a little bit of faster reloading, maybe shave off like 0.3, 0.4 seconds on the activation of his yellow bottle, so you don't have to literally catch the, you know, haste with like your ass cheek hitbox. Like just some little things like that would have been enough. But they went in, they buffed the yellow bottles, they got rid of the activation time basically, so you get instant yellow bottle speed up the second you throw it down. It's just too much. No one wants that. Nobody. All right, Trap. All right, if Demi can't pull it off, this might be the end. Look at these Adas are fucking hungry, man. They're ready. Hey, Adas, why don't you just chill the fuck out, huh? Why the fly noise? It's like in the background, like the Walking Dead thing. Okay, Red Forest. I think this is the end, by the way. I think we're just like, it's over. I think Red Forest will probably be the end of us. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get it down fast enough. That's kind of wild. Main building is a horrible place to chase somebody if you don't have bamboozle. To be honest, it's pretty horrible even if you do. I figured she'd go for that strat. So, are they 3-gen splitting? How much damage do I take from that? Did them come in for the save? Problem is this Ada's pretty decent, so back to main. I don't think she has windows because she doesn't seem super confident in all of her movement. Let's see if we can take advantage of any of these injured people. So like for, I think optimal slugging, you kind of need no tear radius because otherwise you're kind of just too pathetically predictable, I think. Right? Like I can't get around. Even if I know their location, like it doesn't, like they're not afraid of me. I'm fucking Demogorgon. You know what I mean? Like, there's literally nothing less scary in existence than a Demogorgon. We're gonna try to be like resetting here, I imagine. She has a med kit so she could heal herself again in 2 seconds. They healing back here? Yeah, they are. Ooh, he really overextended there. I was gonna slug you, but now I'm gonna put you in the fucking basement. You know how huge it'll be if I get both of them in the basement? I don't think it'll happen. But if I do, ooh. We might be cooking with some kind of strategy here. It's very possible. What we're gonna do is we're gonna come here, right? Now we have 2. No, game, don't you fuck me. I wanna go there. Alright, we lost our pressure from the double hook. It's just a bot now. They're just not gonna give a shit. Someone might be going back for it, surprisingly. Kinda gen rush in this economy? Bit of a risk. She is going for it? That's wild. But main building is an infinite, so she knows how to run it. I can't ever catch her no matter what I do. We'll see. We done did it. We're at the art of the slug. Why did Ada DC? She was very, very unhappy that she wasn't gonna make it out of that basement. You know? Because the one Ada would have had to have traded with her, and then that Ada would have basically been on death hook. Did this match ever actually really happen? Good question. No. This one was made up by our writers. You might ask, why did we do it? It's because we wanted to look at the smile on your face, only to take it away and say it never happened. You fucking idiot. That's why. Spies energy. Wonder how much distress. I mean, distress and colorophobia. It's gonna make a difference with healing speeds. That's for sure. Sprint burst, vigil, sprint burst. We're gonna live forever made for this. Remember, guys, if people just ran anti-tunnel, like anti-slugging perks, we wouldn't be able to slug them anymore, right? GG's. This game was made by AI. Alright, this is it. If Trapper wins this match, it's over. No pressure, Trapper. If Trapper loses this match, then we're gonna go into sort of like a sudden death. We're gonna rock the... Knockout was nerfed. Slugging isn't real. Our writers made it up. Damn. What is this thing you call slugging? I've never heard of it before. Deer lungs feel nice, yeah. That's the thing you realize with demo is that, like, demo and trapper kind of both actually, is that a lot of their add-ons just basically need to be base kit. Especially Demogorgon. Like, I'm not even joking, like Barb's glasses should be base kit. Deer lung should be base kit. What else should be base kit here? Like any of these add-ons that increases undetectable time when coming out of a portal, base kit. The where is it? Rat tail base kit, rat liver base kit, black heart base kit. I know there's one I'm thinking of. Where is it? Webcap base kit for sure. There's one of his add-ons I think make it to where you're like silent come when you teleport. I think that one needs to be base kit too. If it exists, I'm not crazy. Problem with Hag being 110, I only really think she have match or have at least her. I think it's unhealthy that Hag is 110 because it makes her too one-dimensional. Like if she could chase, then she wouldn't be like, her counterplay wouldn't just be so like, what's the word? I don't want to say simple, but straightforward. Like, how you beat Hag is you basically just bully her. It's like the only way to beat her is you just bully the shit out of her, never let her get value out of anything. Alright, so we got a pretty decent looking 3-gen here. Maybe even like a 4-gen. I'm definitely not too interested in going to the other side of the map. I don't like it over there. I don't like it. It's scary. I will go, however, over and snatch a few traps from that side of the map if I can. If nobody has any issues with that. Someone's in Killer Shack and injured themselves. Let's go pop this. Just to slow him down. Just to slow him down a little bit. Not interested in anything else. Alright, last thing I want to do is go grab this. And then I'm happy. Never coming over here ever again. One should be coming in for the save right about now. Good night here, Sable. Should have held that. That was silly of me. Bad play, Troy. Bad play. That was a really stupid play on my part. Ah, she's seen it. She didn't see it. Why did she run around it? Was it just out of fear? Yeah. That's unfortunate. I'm not gonna get anything from that, even though I clearly handled it perfectly. I think that girl's gonna want to go back to turn my invisibility off. She can't help herself. She wants to be efficient, right? So we need to punish that play. That is real that she runs around that trap like that. Okay, so throwing tremors. Where are you guys at? Right there, huh? Oh, took her a little bit deeper in. Make it a little bit scarier, shall we? Further back in here she's hooked, the scarier it all is. Definitely the one they want, right? I think Toledo just goes right back in there. She disarms the trap, injures herself. Ooh. To use that against me big time. All right. Go check around these. Again, dead zone. It's good. Look at her movement, right? Okay. I don't want to lose these. Joe Torment's going to give us the chance to keep them. A huge ship W. Sprint Burst Vigil. We needed Mindbreaker, I think, instead of Oppression. I think Oppression is our downfall here. So abandon that gen. That gen is dead, right? You fucking tryhard. Holy balls. Yeah, we lose. We're finally gonna lose with your strat, Ash. I made a mistake at the very beginning, though. You can't make mistakes when you play dog shit killers. Like, you literally cannot make mistakes when you play dog shit killers. It's like illegal. You made him. Oh, you made a mistake? You made a mistake? Find his family. I want his family right now in front of me. On their fucking knees. I made a mistake, guys. One tiny little mistake at the very, very beginning of the game. And now I just lose the game. There's no way to make a comeback. The game is lost. No matter what I do, it's over. They would have to go out of their way to fucking apocalyptically throw this match at this point. Which they will just never do. Like, that'll just never happen. They'll never throw the game that hard. I don't know where she is. Look there. Look at them! Fucking animals! Look at them! Fucking look at them! National Geographic! Yeah, there's nothing it's over. Big time. There's no point in popping this, as I've lost everything. It's over. Do you see it? There's nothing. It's over. I've got literally the best player in the world, 17 trillion hours of gameplay, got the game in their hand right now. There's not one fucking thing they could do to bring this game back. It is literally over. I've just lost the war of gutter. They split my 3. I thought I had 4 gens at the beginning, but I must have some kind of brain damage. I have Sprint Burst Vigil. I'm so fucking good at the game. I'm surprised she doesn't just throw it. Yeah, why not? They have so much advantage at this point. Like, literally do whatever you want. It's a guaranteed win for them. Instantly helps her out. The only thing I'm going for me is that some of them are injured. They don't even let me have the injured. This girl's ready to sprint burst vigil again, dog. She is fucking ready. I don't even know where I downed this girl out. What was it? Holy shit. I can't even get the hit. She does it so perfectly. Oh! This is a dead zone. She makes that, by the way. That's disgusting that she makes that. Oh my god. How does she get around that? You're telling me that 2-inch delay I took? Another Sprint Burst Vigil gameplay coming into haunt our nightmares? Why does she let me get so close? Oh, it's because she has a pallet here that's brain dead. Michonne's across the map on the other gen. Miss oppression maybe, says my anus right here. It did. It probably bought me like 2 extra seconds though, let's be honest. Back on the other gen. There's a shift W away from this one. Go back to that one. Not worth trying to stop the gen at this point. Why don't they finish that? That's wild. Oh my god, if that girl like accidentally pulls herself out, I might win the game. I gotta force a trade here. Alright, if she tries to res the other girl, then it's over. There's no way they threw this, guys. Like, well, how couldn't they just not get the gen done? I don't understand. Like, I don't wanna say anything, but I think Trapper just won. I think Trapper just won, guys. Like, that was the easiest dub in the world, and somehow they failed. I don't even understand. I'm mind blown. Like, I'm actually mind blown. Like, I don't feel like I can take any credit for what just happened. It's weird, right? They're not giving it up. Why? Maybe they're mind blown too. Maybe they're in Discord or something, even though Discord doesn't exist. That was one of the most strange comebacks I've ever experienced. Like, I felt like I had two gens 99% complete on opposite ends of the universe from each other, and somehow we still managed to get it done. How did it happen? Sprint burst vigil, like, there's survive with friend, not swift. There you go. That makes sense. If they won to, it would have violated the 20-second rule because someone went down super early. Wild match, huh? Huh? GG's, right? Route 5. They're gonna think I meant to say somebody's name because I misspelled right so catastrophically that it looks closer to somebody's name than it looks to me trying to say right. Just in case you can't look how horrible I spelled it. Oh, dude, another person running an Icarus Loam. Some people didn't get the memo about map offerings, I guess. Sprint burst vigil, so the vigil, smash hit exaltation. Mother of God. They were vigil stacking us, guys. One of them is still in here. It's the Michonne. The Michonne still hasn't backed out yet. I think the Michonne is like, I need a fucking second, okay? I just need a second. I need to consider what just happened. It's over though. Holy shit. And what a good match to end it on. Like an unrealistic comeback match. That you know Demogorgon, there's no chance. Look at it. 0 losses with Trapper. 1 draw. The final score, 2 losses with Demi. I should probably have K'd. It's possible. Route 5 never existed. Oh man, there is nothing more frustrating to play against than Sprint Burst Vigil, let me tell you. Like, I don't even want to know how fast that was coming back over and over again. There you have it. The current worst killer in the game, Demogorgon, 2025. Sponsored by Netflix. strong GGs. Oh boy, oh boy. Let's, before we just sink our teeth into an infinite choibonic plague that takes over the entire universe, let's enjoy a little bit of brain dead clown gameplay, shall we? Gotta love the walker noises. The like the background music for the right now is the actual Walking Dead theme song, which is really cool, but obviously I have to turn it off because otherwise YouTube will literally find out where I live. That's our boy right there. Oh wait, Wiener Cam, hold on. Can I take a ganger? I don't think I've looked at the actual, like... So this is like the top tier version, huh? Is it have a new Mori or is it the same one? I thought they said this was gonna be like a visceral skin. Aren't visceral skins supposed to have like Moris? Or did they misspeak on that? This is the standard one? I mean, the thing is like Knight has such good skins already that it's like hard to even compare them. Am I the only one who's not like a huge fan of like the themed riffs? I kind of just wish they just made cool skins and didn't really focus. Hey, see, like again, I don't know. Like the Night one's okay, but he has such good skins already. All right, let's run back the brain dead clown gameplay. Oh god, I almost started with Pinky Finger. Where is let's get rid of their windows. Or should we just go all in on invigoration? I don't even know what build I'm using, dude. Holding up well. Is that his torque in, dude? I think I left on like the Harambe build. Probably should have thought of that. So we're just gonna be throwing like speed bottles and just kind of seeing what happens. I don't really think we're gonna take this match too serial. If I can't help it, that is. You never know. So brain dead that you didn't even check the build. It's actually true. Imagine they pallet stun me. Holy shit, they're gonna regret their life choices. Do 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 do. Three gens, guys. You're cooking these gens, huh? Huh? Do 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 do. Cloud is now a better Legion than Legion. Imagine I had like undetectable or something right now. Oh man, we'd be cooking. Do do do. Gotta go fast. God, why am I so fucking talented? Just kidding, guys. Just kidding. You didn't hear that cringe here. I didn't say that out loud. Do 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 do. I should have thrown a bottle down. I'm going easy on these guys. I'm not even sweating. One's trying to be a sly little cuss. Let me nod her to make her think that I think that I'm better at the game than I actually am. You know what I mean? Let's play a little bit of a psychological game. I'm gonna nod. Like, yeah, do you see how good I am at clown? Do you see how good I am? God, look how good I am. Sorry. It's all, we're playing a psychological game, all right? Relax, guys. We're not BMing. Remember what they said about teabagging all those years ago. Just trying to get in their head. David just ran to the wall, bro. He's got a bit of a setup here. This is like not a bad setup at all. Let's see how he plays it. Do 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 do. Like, nodding this guy would be just cringe because he's dead, you know? We're not BMing. You don't BM people after you've already won the game. We have a hubris spirit fury set up too, which is nasty. Nasty, disgusting, rancid, poopy diaper. What were they thinking with this? It's like trying to direct a movie when you've never watched a movie in your life is sort of what's happening here, but the video game version. I don't know why people think you need to tunnel with this though. Like, this seems like uber fucking strong. When this game's over, I'm gonna tell them that I'm actually a solo queue killer. You guys trying to hide in the corner? Like, what Killer Shack? Is that where you want to go? Because it's safe? You feel safe in Killer Shack? The life of a solo queue killer. It's hard out here for us. Your sprint burst vigil is no match for the power of a brain-dead clown player. People said that these killer changes were gonna cook, by the way, the knight and the clown one. People on the payroll said these changes are gonna cook, man. I get paid for my input, and let me tell you, these changes, ooh, are they gonna cook hard. They're gonna be so good. And then as soon as they're terrible, they immediately back up into the fucking crowd. They immediately just sink back into the crowd and go, wow, who thought of these changes, man? These changes suck. I respect you, Rebecca, because you used one of your perks for appraisal, and because of that, I think you deserve to live. River Silver is making a video about me because I shit talked him on Twitter and he cried. I think I hurt his feelings. He just wants attention, yeah. Like, River Silver is like the kind of guy who will walk into a room, throw a fucking giant turd at somebody's face, the turd will hit him in the face, right? And then the person will be like, whoa, bro, what's your fucking problem? And then River Silver would be like, you're not even addressing the argument. Like, well, what argument, River? Throwing shit at somebody's face is not a fucking argument. Get out of the building, River. We tried, but get out of the building. You got use out of conviction with no mither? Legend. There it is, guys. There it is. Why is the shiny coin offering secret now? I guess they just want there to be more secret offerings so people get confused about the potential of what they're going to play against. Because they hate other people more. Very true, Alice. Alrighty, guys, with that, we have concluded the final stream of this challenge, which means from this point forward, we can just lock in and enjoy the new update and everything the update has to offer. But, it was a journey. It was a journey. Lots of rage attacks, lost my mind on more than 3 or 4 occasions. There are VODs out there that can be used to just dismantle me. Spookajukes could probably make a video about me with all the shit I said during this, but you know what? It was worth it. So yeah. Thanks for coming along for the ride, enjoying the crash outs, the rage, the cursings of all of the different gods of the world that I may have... You know how it went. But with that, much appreciated for hanging out today as well. Thanks for the commitments, the recommitments. Sir John with the $29.99. It's much appreciated. Buying us the Rick hospital gown. Everyone else, obviously, as well. And yeah, guys, have a good rest of your morning, day, or night. And I will be back on tomorrow for another round of Dead by Daylight content creation. Alrighty. Peace.